Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button. God was sharing with me today in my prayer time that there has been some bitterness that has hit your spouse's womb. There has been some bitterness through what you and your spouse and all that your spouse has been through, and even yourself. We have been through so much with failed relationships and the same spirits leaving one person and entering into another person, because demons need vessels, demons need people. So you can wonder why you're dating the same old familiar spirit. You're wondering why your ex-boyfriend started to act up, right? And then you get a new relationship, and then it's like this familiar spirit. Why? Because demons need a vessel. And you start to notice a pattern where they start to act funny towards you. It's like the same thing. Why? Because Satan wants to use people to hurt you. So either people are from God and used by God, or they're used by Satan. That is what's going on. And when you start to notice, or your spouse started to notice, that bitterness was coming in them because of so many failed relationships. You know, maybe your spouse is treated poorly at work, or maybe you are taken advantage by your family, or maybe you're a minister or pastor, maybe you're a leader, and your congregation or your people just don't respect you, right? There's like this bitterness. It's just like this, can we just get it right? That just comes over. And this bitterness has taken root in your spouse. Maybe their friends have betrayed them. Maybe their children have betrayed them. But there's bitterness. But God says that there's this sweetness that's about to hit your spouses when you pray. A sweetness is going to hit them because they're good people, right? Now, there's the people that just don't want you and don't want to be with you, that don't change. And then there's the good people that want to change and go forward and are giving it their best, but they keep hitting walls of bitterness and disappointment. But God says for you, for your spouse, for those who He have called to kingdom marriage, it's about to get sweeter. It's going to get sweeter. And I was on the phone with our sister Fabi, and she was just saying, Tanika, I was walking past a chocolate store while you were praying. And then yesterday, another sister mentioned chocolates. And we talked about seasons, and we talked about signs here at Prophetic Diary. We're a season of Easter, of resurrection, right? Whether they pull out Easter baskets and bunny, no. We're celebrating the resurrection of Christ soon. So there's a resurrection out of this pit of bitterness, out of this pit of discouragement surrounding your kingdom marriage, right? You are being placed into a secret place with God, where things for you and your spouse is going to get sweeter. So I want you to expect for things between you and your spouse, whether you just met them or not, and you guys are getting to know each other, or you don't know who your spouse is, or maybe you do know who your spouse is, but you guys are just having complications because Satan wants to pull y'all apart. And we don't want people in our lives. Be careful that you're not falling in love with people that Satan can use to hurt you. If you're feeling hurt and disappointment and stuff, that spirit is using that person to hurt you. But when people are used by God, they may go through something, and they may act funny, and they may have little outbursts and tantrums, but at their core, they love you and never want to hurt you, or they won't hurt you. So God is bringing a sweetness to those who have been discouraged. God is bringing a sweetness to your spouse who has just been disappointed over and over and feel like they're not good enough, or they don't have enough money to take care of you guys. They want to be a provider. They want to be a protector, but they feel inadequate because of their last relationship. That bitterness from that last relationship is leaving. That bitterness from their yesterday is leaving, family. I just wanted to give you this word. Don't forget this Sunday in the PD Society Circle, we're going to be talking about masquerading spirits and breakthrough. We got our EXP Master Course, where we're going to be talking about skincare regimens and your Esther prep before you get into that marriage, before you walk down that aisle. And we have our March Madness is going on here at Prophetic Diary. We're making the enemy mad, and we got our Jersey party. Come put in a jersey. Let's celebrate. KeyWinAssist.com under services. But I had to give you this message from the Lord that bitterness is leaving your spouse and a sweetness is coming. Enough is enough. God is going to exalt your kingdom marriage. God is going to exalt you and your spouse above the disappointments and the hurt. He's going to exalt you guys past that argument, over that disagreement. Satan will not use your spouse. Satan will not use you. He will not win this war, because we are being taken higher. We are elevating here at Prophetic Diary, even in our kingdom marriages. I love you, family. Please share this video, like this video, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys on the live. Bye-bye.